Well, here in the Twin Cities, we're doing better than most. This spring, we became the first major metro area in the country to hit the Fed's goal of 2% inflation, and it's gone down even more this summer. Danny Spiewak talked with the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis to find out what's driving that and why we can't get complacent.
As of July, the inflation rate in the Twin Cities has fallen to 1%, well below the national average of 3.2%. It's the best figure of any major metro in the country.
So about half of that is because housing here, prices of housing are growing slower here than everywhere else.
Ron Feldman is the chief operating officer at the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis.
We are building lots and lots of housing. So if you drive around the Twin Cities, you see cranes, you see new buildings going up.
Feldman also separately co-chairs the housing task force of the Itasca project, which set a goal of 18,000 new housing units per year in the Twin Cities through the end of the decade. In 2022, the metro surpassed that number with more than 21,000.
That's part of the story, and part of the story is in other areas, they are not building as much and more people are moving there, so their housing prices are growing faster.
In Minneapolis, Mayor Jacob Frey says the city built 919 units specifically of deeply affordable housing last year, the most in history.
We set a tone of increasing supply of housing in the city of Minneapolis.
According to Pew Research, Minneapolis rental prices have increased only 1% over the past 6 years, compared to 31% nationwide.
The investments that we made in housing have clearly helped us tackle inflation more so than any other city in the entire country.
But in an op-ed this week, Feldman with the Minneapolis Fed warned against a false sense of complacency about inflation.
We're not satisfied where we're at, and we're going to continue to take action to make sure we get back to our target.
Feldman says that includes pushing for more housing construction to make up for a gap left by the Great Recession.
The bottom line is if we don't have more, then in the long run, housing prices are going to be higher than they'd be otherwise.
And here in the Twin Cities, we are still middle of the pack when it comes to building new housing units. As of 2022, the numbers show that we're producing way more housing units in cities like Seattle, Boston, and San Francisco, but far fewer than cities like Austin, Texas, Charlotte, North Carolina, and Dallas.